I'm going to have to do this media review like this because of YouTube guidelines. I don't want anybody trying to say that I put children in danger at all. So if any students see this, I apologize. When you see this and there's a big box over your face, it's not that I don't like you. I do like you. It's because I am protecting you according to YouTube and internet guidelines. So I apologize for that. I apologize to any parents because I didn't ask you ahead of time, make you sign any type of thing. I know anybody who is reasonable and knows that if you're in public, there's no expectation of privacy. We know this. But hey, I got to cover myself on these YouTube in this YouTube environment. But all that aside, I'm talking about the Tompkins Karate Association Eastern Regional Karate Championship tournaments that took place on Saturday, May 8th in 2023. I wanted to do another event review about it to, one, big up the martial arts in the DC area, and two, talk about things that I enjoy. And if you're seeing this video, it should just be looping around pictures of some of my students and then some of the people that judged. So with me. So overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was something that was a martial arts thing. Of course, I liked it. Me personally, this was a big step for me because it was the first tournament I'd been to since the pandemic. And, you know, I don't like COVID. Don't want to get it. Wish it never came around. I liked it when Corona was just a beer and not a virus that I knew about. But we went, and my wife came to that one, which was a shocker. We had our mask on. It was a mask optional thing. Most people didn't have on masks, but it doesn't look like anything happened to anybody. Some notable highlights. Well, besides again the fact that two of my children that were my students, not my biological children, two of my students got first and third in beginner sparring. That was good. There was a very nice fan demonstration that was done by another black belt. I think she was TKA, but don't quote me. I think she was. She did a really good job with the fan demonstration. So much so that even my wife had commented on how much she liked watching her do the demonstration with the fan. There were a couple of guys there. I want to say there was a lot, but if you weren't, please don't be mad at me. I don't know what your style was. I thought you guys were Salat. That did a very nice one-step demonstration. I mean, some really cool looking stuff. So I want to at least have us participate next year in one tournament. So I want us to do this Tompkins thing every year at least. And when I went to class today, like 3 of the students that had went said they want to do more tournaments. I want to do more tournaments. Please. You said there was one in June. I know you did. Please, we want to go to that one too. We want to do more tournaments, more. I was like, okay, you guys want to do more tournaments? They're like, yeah. So I'm going to have us do more tournaments, but I'm going to have to space them out. And what they don't know is if we're doing more tournaments, which we could do in the summer, I have to talk and set up the summer classes so that we schedule them around the tournaments, which I can start doing from now on since it'll say I'm going to have a crop of people that want to compete. My main thing is not competing, okay? My main thing is doing it as a casual and for personal enrichment, and if you want to compete, you can. So even though they're only getting together with me once a week, this crop that went are like I was. They practice a lot on their own. And this group of kids I got, they're like more academically inclined. So they're like the tough nerds like I was, like the nerds that could fight. So they practice a lot on their own, and they got a lot of schoolwork or things taking up their time during the week, so they really can't come during the week. But they come on the weekend. They're getting an hour and a half, soon to be 2 hours every week. And they're getting in and they're practicing. And they were really well prepped for the sparring. Just got to watch them on that contact. Talk to them about that too. Watch them on that contact. So my plan for next year is to have them compete. I want some people to compete in forms, some people in one steps, and jujitsus, and in sparring, not just one thing. So when I told one of my black belts she could compete in one steps, because I know she doesn't want to compete in fighting, so she could do forms, she seemed like she liked the idea of one steps. So, and I told her I'd be her uke. I hope I don't end up regretting that. Please God, let my health hold up so that I can take falls for her. But I'll be a uke for one steps if I gotta, because I think that would be a good thing for her. So that would be a good way for her to demonstrate Hapkido techniques. Well, anyway, like I said, it was a really nice time. Just to give some details, it took place at the Montgomery College gym. And it was in the gym. And we were able to find parking, which was good. I don't know how parking will work out next year when the pandemic is actually considered to be over. So there weren't any parking issues this time. I know that can be a thing. Going to anything in the Maryland, D.C. area is parking. So it was good to see some people. I got to see one of my old instructors. I actually ran into a black belt. I have one tournament on my site that I did when I was at Temple Hills Community Center. And I think, so yes, that's right. I can actually, because I'm so bad with names, I can actually shout somebody out because I have a record. Please don't tell me I took that link off the main site. Let me see. Yes. If you want the results of the... Okay, so this tournament took place in 2012. So it's over 10 years. At Temple Hills Community Center. Yes. So that had to be Amanda Pierre. Oh, please, I probably didn't say it right. That's right, she was from TKA, and she did first place forms at my tournament. I ran into her again. That was pretty cool. And I ran into my instructor, Gil Whitfield. So overall, if you're here with me, I know I like pause for a second. So I had a good time. And we hope to do it next year. So don't let my rambling throw you off. If you'd like to do, because TKA is Tang Sudo, so at that tournament, if you're doing Taekwondo, Tang Sudo, Karate Do, and they also had people there doing Salat. So I imagine you could probably do Kung Fu there too. There is a place for you. Come on in and sign up and participate. Hopefully next year it'll be even bigger because... hopefully next year the pandemic is behind us. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like to talk about the martial arts in peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.